All right, welcome back to the Knives Fast channel, guys. It is time to review another Djinn design from Kansept that has all the details. The Kansept Echis, and specifically the one Kansept sent me, is this guy right up here, CPM S35VN, stonewash textured bead blasted titanium. But we have a second one to show you. So we've got this one, and we've got this one. Again, the top one was sent to me from Kansept, and the bottom one, my daughter came back from Smoky Mountain Knife Works with this one. So very, very cool. We have two of these to show you, and I think that is awesome. I need to wipe this blade, of course, keep it nice and clean, but these are absolutely fantastic. Now, guys, you know I reviewed the Kansept Havorn recently, so we will compare that, and that is a Djinn design. And then I was talking to Jonathan over there, and he said, you ought to see if Kansept will send you the Echis, and I'm like, sure. So I asked him, and they sent this guy right along, and you can see the design language for sure. Really, really cool looking design. So as far as the Echis goes, we have milled titanium with kind of a maze pattern here, which is really cool. This one is in gray titanium. You have heavy chamfers around the edges. You do have a titanium backspacer with jimping. You have a milled clip here. You have about that much sticking out of the pocket, which isn't bad at all. It is not reversible. There is not a lanyard post. It is tooled on both sides, as you're used to with Kansept. It is a frame lock with a steel lock bar insert. Tell you what, I'm going to move this second knife for a moment. It is messing with my focus. Steel lock bar insert. You can see we're locked up, oh man, at about a 50. Good access to the lock bar with a chamfer. Gotta love that for sure. We are all the way out to the end of the kind of the backspacer there, centered up, good to go. Three methods of deployment, and it's always hard to get the detent right when you do that. So how did they do? So we have jimping on the flipper tab, and you can see light switch that guy right out. We have a hole, and you can see pops right out, either middle finger flick or thumb flick. And then we have a front flipper, which works well because, again, now you have jimping. Now, I don't usually do well with this style of front flipper, but I'm doing great with this one. Now we have, let's see what they call, whoops, let me not get away from the camera. I had a video last week where I walked away from the camera and you guys couldn't hear me very well, so I'm sorry, but we're fixing that now. Now, what are we calling this blade shape? They're calling it a drop point. Sure, I would almost call it a sheep's foot though. It's really close to a lot of things. Now, you have good chamfers for this finger. You have a thumb choil here. A finger choil here. You have two fingers in this one and one back here. Works really well. You do, and by the way, I've been doing some cutting. I should have cleaned this right before the review, but we'll get it clean so you can see it all nice and pretty. But again, really, really cool indeed. That's what happens when you cut test right before a video. I don't have alcohol in this, so we're just going to have to deal with it because we don't want to delay the review. Now, when it's locked up, we have no side to side, no up and down, no play whatsoever. Again, as I showed earlier, dead centered. Let's look at the other one because it gives us those opportunities to see two, which is good. Both are dead centered. How's lockup on this one? Oh, wow. Really great. Again, about 50%. Really good. Now, the green one is a little more expensive because of the extra work to anodize down into those milling lines. Look at that. That is super, super cool. If you ask me, I also have a green anodized backspacer and green anodized chamfers. How cool is that? There is your Djinn Designs logo. They are both stonewash blades, as you can see. Hopefully. Yep. They are both stonewash blades. Very beautiful. Now, how does this sucker cut, you might ask? Well, very well, thank you. Let's go with the green one because I haven't even cut with that yet. And then we'll get it dirty as well. You can see, very nice. Okay, I I think I grabbed on the choil there, the sharpening choil, but you can see cuts really well. Let's do this one. Yep. You can see just a really, and this is very thick cardboard, by the way. Very, very nice on that. Lots of cardboard. Let's get that out of the way. So again, nice belly on this one. Really, really, really nicely done. Again, easy to deploy and easy to, to disengage the lock there. And it's nice. Again, you're on bearings and race washers with Kansept. Works really well. I don't have trouble putting pressure on the lock bar, but your results could vary. But I have not had any issues with that at all. Now, here are the two of them, and let's get our friendly neighborhood comparison knives. Now, the Rat 1 is going to be a little bit bigger, and the Rat 2 is going to be a little bit smaller. Yep, we're kind of in that really cool middle ground where most knives seem to reside, right between the Ontario Rat 1 and the Rat 2. Now, this guy is 7.94 inches overall. The blade length is 3.45 with a .118 or 3 millimeter stock. Okay, very nice. S35VN is the steel. It is a flat grind, of course. Textured bead blasted titanium in the course of this one, in silver, and this one in green. 4.28 ounces, and it's called the Echis, designed by Djinn Designs. Again, these are available now, and I will leave a link down below. Now, this one is running $169.89, okay? Then there is this green one is $183.89. And then, guys, if you really want to get cheaper, there's a plain titanium for $159.89. Just hard to beat. There's also a frag looking one for $183. So really, really cool. Lots of good options indeed on this one. What do you guys think of the Kansept Echis? Oh, I almost forgot to do my comparison with the Havorn here. You can see size-wise, they're very similar. He must operate right in that general area as far as his designs, which is really, really cool. What do you guys think of the Echis? I really would love to hear from you on that. Let me know. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Let me know what you think. And guys, please make sure you're subbed and have hit that notification bell. Kansept, I really truly appreciate them sending this out. All I did was just ask, and at the designer's thought, of saying you would love this one, and I sure do. Very nice. Lots of details, as I said. Love all of the milling and the details up here. By the way, I didn't even talk about this. There's nowhere to really, we have a good 4-finger grip. Man, I almost forgot a couple of things here. Good 4-finger grip, nowhere to really choke up. Good sharpening choil, by the way. You got great jimping back here on the spine, but you have a really nice thumb landing area like a harpoon right here, which is great. Now, it might be a stretch for some of you, and you can kind of choke up on that flipper tab if you'd like to, but for me, it works just fine to get right up here, and it makes for really nice cuts. So there you go again. Really, really awesome. And guys, thank you so much for your support and for watching the Knives Fast channel.